All right, so here we are on our Mercari selling page here, and I just wanted to go over you. We have 39 sales, so we're about 3 months in, 2.5 months. Again, we haven't put a whole lot of effort. We've moved over some items. It's mostly VHS with some DVDs, some CDs. Tried a few books, but as you can see, almost all of our sales are VHS, lower priced, and DVDs. So we've sold 39 items. We've had 2 orders of bundles. That's made up about 10 to 12 items. So we've sold about 25 items for singles. It's just kind of the movies that mostly sell in here is your more common movies, your hit movies. It seems like. I thought it was cartoons at first because, we'll just start from the bottom here. This Scooby Doo right here, it sold kind of quick, and so I was like, oh, it's cartoons that people are buying. So I tried to throw a bunch of cartoons on there, and well, I haven't sold cartoons since that one. Up next, someone bought like a bundle of movies. It was mostly lower priced horror movies, and horror does well anywhere. So I started just throwing up a bunch of lower priced horror, and that's been doing all right. Um, so they bought like these urban legends and Boogeyman and Wicked, but a lot of these movies we had on eBay for a while. So it's always nice when you see the Mercari sell because you're just not expecting it. We also had this Godzilla sell. Um, Again, Godzilla is really popular, so I believe that's why that sold. We sold a couple DVDs, Jeepers Creepers. I wasn't too sure why that one sold, maybe just because it was cheap. Lone Star, and then this Cello. We've had some random ones sell, like this NSYNC one, which we had on eBay for a long time, and it never sold. Along with this Enemy of Mine. We did have one buyer come through and buy Dune and Legend, so that was pretty good. We've had some The Razor's Edge. We had this up for probably 3 years plus on eBay, and only a little bit of time up here, and it sold. The good thing about Mercari is once the buyer gets it, you have a few minutes to, not a few minutes, but a few days to rate and either return or that's it. So we do like that because you don't hear like 3 weeks down the line, hey, I want to return this. You will find that on eBay a lot. Also, the no seller fees, which is pretty awesome too. We'll show you real quick what we do have up for sale. So we have 1,182 items, and they're mostly just VHS movies. We have about 3,500 VHS listed, maybe 3,000 on eBay. So majority of what we sell is VHS, CDs, DVDs. But you can kind of see what we have for sale here. And sometimes I will put on stuff that we just listed on the eBay and Mercari. I'll do it at the same time if I think there's a chance that it could sell. Sometimes I'm just throwing up random stuff. I feel like eBay, you have more chance of this weird, obscure movie being sold because people are looking for that on eBay, or just like the weird, hard to find, not really worth a lot, but just hard to find. And then on Mercari, you're just getting your more common, generic titles, which is fine because you find those all the time at the thrift stores, at the yard sales. That's what you get abundance of. So it's really good when you get a sale. You're like, awesome, cool sale. And we enjoy it. Just scrolling through here, showing you what we have for sale. Try to throw some DVDs on there sometimes. When we first started about 2 months ago, I was going hard. I was trying to put out, 100 of these a day on there. But I've really slowed it down. And also slowed it down with eBay. Just super busy with normal day life stuff. We can have 10 sales a day on eBay, and that keeps us pretty busy. I only can maybe get 10 to 15 items up after that. So just showing you here real quick. But yeah, Mercari, it's pretty smooth. It doesn't take a lot of work really. You just kind of pay attention to what's sold on eBay, and once I see it sells, I look it up right away on Mercari, and so far there has been no issues of something selling twice. Also, we do have Bonanza, and that is really slow. I'd say we get 2 to 4 sales a month. So this is better than Bonanza. Bonanza is pretty much even less work, but there's no sales on there. This Mercari, you're getting 10, 20, 30 sales a month. That's pretty decent. On eBay, we're getting around 200 sales a month, so it's quite a bit more. Uh, it's good. A lot of times I'm looking what's selling, and there's not a whole ton of VHS being sold out there on Mercari. Sometimes it'll be lots, but we hardly ever do lots. I think that's mostly it. We like Mercari. Give it a shot.